What's up, everyone? Today's video, we're gonna see if we can get the old girl started up. Got some things we need to do to her to see if we can get her running. And let's go over some of those checklists right now. It should be exciting. Haven't had this thing started in quite a while. First things first, I have already pulled the carburetor off and cleaned it really well. We are going to, a couple things. I have a couple empty gas cans. I'm gonna try to drop the fuel tank, empty it out, and then clean the lines out. We're going to pull the fuel pump off right here. So I can get that in there. Make sure that's good and clean. I'm gonna pull the main line off. You can kind of see it right there, coming out from underneath the cross member. There is a old dusty, crusty fuel filter right there. We're probably gonna pull it off, clean it, so we can put it back on. Hope it doesn't leak. And then, yeah, there she is. We're gonna pull this thing off, make sure it's working, make sure it's not all nasty and stuff inside. Who knows? Yep, that's the plan today. See if we can get this old girl started up. Let's get into it. Well, doesn't look terrible, but it's varnishy. It's pretty bad, so I'm gonna get situated, get all this cleaned up. So I don't know if you can see that. That little nipple sticking out right there. That's our fuel delivery right there. It comes out and it goes to the bottom attachment right here. This line goes here. I'm not sure where that goes off to. Must be a vent or something. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's gotta go to like it's going to like a metal line going somewhere to the back. It's gotta be like a vent or something like that to help vent the gas can, or I don't know. If you guys know what that is, let me know. But that's where that guy goes, right there. This dude here goes up to the carburetor. So we're gonna undo this one. And then we're gonna, actually you might leave this on and I'm gonna see the pumps. I'm gonna undo the fuel line up here, let it pump out fuel. I'm gonna go under the gas tank now, put a hose on that line, try to blow it out. So let's do that. Well, somebody called me and messed up the recording. I got this bolt to come loose easily. I had to hacksaw this one. It was seized up and just would not come out. So we're gonna have to buy a new bolt for this strap. But we're gonna undo these two bolts here and here, and the tank should just lay down on the ground and we'll be able to get to all the stuff. Get y'all set up for that. It's like that one right there. It won't even, I can't even get the... Somebody's already done this before, and that's what they used. See how it's stripped out? So this one's just spinning. so I can, that's part of the frame, so. Dang it. Straps out of the way. Ow. We're hitting the diff back here. Guess I'm gonna have to undo all those hoses back there. And then I can go all the way forward to the ground even, and then pull it out. But I just don't wanna, I don't wanna forget where everything's at. That's the bummer. Hose clamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's what she wants. That's what she's gonna get. That's what she wants. Okay. All right, old girl. Oh. Gosh. All right, guys, here's what we're looking at here. So let me get y'all over here and try to show y'all what the dealio is. So it's kind of dark, but we have all these hoses coming off the tank. There's one right here. There's several right there. And one on the end. I'm gonna label all these, one like 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever, so I know they go right back in the same spot. And we'll get the gas tank out of here. Just want to show y'all that. We'll do that now. I was gonna try to save these hoses. I was just like, you know what, brother, I'm just gonna cut these damn things off. Dang things off. And I'll just replace a little bit of hose that goes to them. Get this thing out of here, clean her up, and then go from there. That's it. See what's next. So here's our fuel sending unit. Let's see if we can unhook this thing up. There she goes. All right, cool. That was easy enough. We'll probably need to replace, well, while we have this out, I'll probably get a new unit, sending unit. But this is a pain to get out. Now these, I don't know what this was for. This has been tied up for a hot minute. So who knows what that's all about. But yeah, these are, she's pretty crusty right here. So we got, I guess these are vent lines, both on the ends here. Then you have the sending, fuel sending, and then vacuum. I'm not for the, maybe the, I don't know. Interesting. We got her out, boys and girls. Let's get her drained out. See how varnishy this gas is, brother. It's gonna be pretty nasty, pretty nasty. All right, let's get this old rust bucket drained out. Let's see how much gas is in here. I don't suspect much because I don't think I could lift it if there was a whole lot. Or there's something in here. Surely there's no baffles in there. Or I bet you the nozzle goes in like 3 inches. It's not flush mounted. So another method, perhaps. What will come out of this thing? Let's see. Yummy. Hey. Yummy. Whew. This might take a while.
Stinks.
It's varnishy. It's no good. We're gonna pressure wash this whole tank off and spray paint it. Look brand new. And we're gonna go with ethanol-free gas from now on. She gets nothing but the best. Couldn't tell you the last time the car's moved. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Matter of fact, fun story about this car is my first car, actually, and here's my wife and I's getaway car for our wedding. So it's got a lot of memories. That's for sure. A lot of hard work.
Was that the last time it was on the road?
No, it's been on the road a couple times since then. We moved here, remember? We were already here. So it's been driven a little bit since then. But not a whole lot. Like that was the last time it was like really hot and moving. We did a full front end rebuild on it at that time too. Well, there wasn't much in here, was there? I'm kind of glad it wasn't just that full. I'd have been crushed if I tried to get this thing out without it. We're gonna try to get this back installed today. We'll see. Maybe not. Is that everything? Nope, a little bit more. I think that's gonna do it. All right, there we go, folks. We got it out. Now we're gonna get rid of this somewhere, probably in a jar or something, I don't know, for now. And then we're going to, I'm gonna get some fuel line and see if I can just run a fuel line to the fuel pump into my good gas can and see if we can get her to bump off. See how it goes. Should be exciting. Or I just get a fuel line and hang it a bottle upside down and like a gravity fed system. See if we can get it started. That's what we're all here for, right? Get this old girl growl again. But anyway, that's next. We'll be back in a second. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna undo the fuel send line from the pump to the carburetor. I'm going to hang a funnel up here and gravity feed it into the carburetor. See if we can get her to bump off. Let's unhook this thing. Okay, we got it off. Here we go. Okay. Are they in there?
Yeah.
Are they nice?
Yeah.
She lives. We got it started. Let me show you what it sounds like at the exhaust side. So I'm gonna get this a little better right here. It's leaking quite a bit. Matt, if you're watching this, hope you enjoy. My brother, if you're watching this too, working on the car, man. Check it out. All right, let me get this a little more secure where the gas is coming out of my little fittings, and then we'll do a walk around. Stay tuned. Okay. See if she starts up. Boom! Listen to her. a minute. Fuel's going down. Look at that. There's our system, folks. We got a funnel, piece of PVC right there where it's taped up, fuel line going down here. Should fire right up like it's been running this whole time. Cleaned the carburetor about a month or so ago. She'll probably die here in a second. She sounds beautiful. Yep, here she goes. Running out of fuel. All right. You guys been asking about this old girl here, and here she is. She's a beautiful car. I've had this thing since I was in high school. I got it in like 2007, 2008. 1971 Pontiac LeMans. It's a beautiful vehicle. Love it. No plans of ever selling it. Something just simple as that. Fire right up. Love it, brother. Love it. Hope you guys like this video. We got her running. That was our goal today. I'm gonna buy some parts. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna get a new fuel pump. I'm not even gonna fool with that one with how bad that gas was. It's been sitting for a long time. They're pretty cheap. Get a new fuel sending unit, some new fuel lines, and we'll get her fixed up. And she'll be running on her own fuel tank again in the next video. We'll do that in the next one. We're gonna clean the fuel tank, pressure wash it off, and spray paint it, make it all pretty again. Man, hope you guys like this video. It was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while. We had my camera died, as I said earlier. Not died, somebody called me and it shut it off during the fuel tank removal. That was interesting. Matt, if you're watching this, I think if you'd have been able to see that, you'd have been laughing at me because I was giving one of the bolts I had for one of the bands everything I had, and it was not coming out. So the hacksaw came out and we cut the bolt. So we gotta buy a new bolt. We're gonna buy 2 bolts. Those things are pretty rusty. We'll get 2 new ones. Their bolts are cheap, and we'll put 2 new bolts on there with other stuff for the bands, and that way it's nice and pretty. There she is. She lives, runs good, sounds good. It's exciting. Now we gotta get her moving. Mr. Westhoff, if you're watching this, I need your help, brother. Get with me. All right, guys, that's what I got this time. Hope you enjoyed. If you like, subscribe, please. That allows us to do more stuff like this. Get out there and get some more materials and stuff for other builds. There's the old boat back there. And share with your friends. If you like this video, share with your buddies and stuff. I mean, we love seeing everybody, love the comments. If you like the car, drop a comment down below. Just FYI, if you're wondering, this is a 350 Pontiac 350 with a 350 turbo 3-speed connected to it in the back. This was what came in the car whenever I got it. Big plans for it to come in the future though, so we'll see.
As the bumper's about to break off, it looks like. I think this thing needs a new bumper.
Well, if you guys stuck around for a little bit extra, you guys are legends. Thanks for watching.
Video, and I hope you subscribe.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, helps us out. She's ready for next time. Peace.